Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the 5th ice fishing video of the year. I got a special one for you guys today because I was actually able to drive on this lake. There is that much ice here in central Minnesota, which means I can drive out here. I can take everything with me. I got the big propane tanks, I got the cameras. Today's target species is gonna be crappie. I work at a bait shop and a lot of people come in here and tell me, spots to fish, what they're kind of catching them on. They tell me just about everything about their day-to-day fishing life, which for a person who fishes like me, that's pretty amazing. Some guy came in today and he was like, I've been fishing this spot over here on this, lake I'm not gonna name. I was fishing the spot and I've been catching a ton of crappie every night. You should come out and catch some. And I was like, you know what? As soon as I get done with work, I'm gonna hop out there. It is 7:15 at night right now, and he tells me that the bite starts at 7:30. So he says about 7:30 to 9, there's a crappie bite going on, and I dropped down my Vexilar, I've dropped down some underwater cameras, and I'm telling you guys, there is a ton of crappie down here, and they're putting off big marks. It's gonna be an amazing video. Starting off, of course, just throwing down a little spoon, trying to find the fish, a little search bait spoon with the crappie minnow head on. I got a live bait down there too, dead sticked, but overall, today I just want to get on a bunch of crappie, make a fun video, have some more enjoying content for you guys. I know how much you guys like the ice fishing videos, so I'm going to keep producing them. I'm going to keep getting as much out as I can. We're going to have a good day today. I'll be talking more about what I'm doing and how I'm doing it throughout the video. Hope you guys enjoy. Let's get on some crappie. I'm marking about 10 or 15 crappie down here, so I'm going to throw down, of course, little fathead minnow head down there. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm gonna drop it down. We're gonna catch some fish. I've got about, like I said, 10 or 15 fish down here. We're gonna drop her down and we are gonna catch them, of course. These fish look super aggressive. I've had them chase some live bait I've thrown down, just trying to search for them, see if they're down there. And they're definitely down there. So we're gonna drop down a little bit. I'm seeing a lot of fish suspended. So they're not on the bottom, they're kind of suspended. I'm sitting at about 32 feet of water. And they are coming up like, I already got one coming up right now. They're coming up like crazy. They're all kind of suspended. Some are suspended 5 feet off the bottom, some are suspended 20 feet off the bottom. Right now I'm working at one that is about 10, 15 feet off the bottom. It seems to be coming up towards my minnow. I'm just trying to work him up a little bit. I see him just kind of bouncing up and down, thinking he's pretty aggressive. I don't know if there's 2 fish under me or 1 big fish, because I got a pretty decent looking mark under me. Now I have the smaller mark coming up to me. So we're gonna see see if this is a fish or not. Something's coming up pretty hot. Looks like he's about to eat. I'll let it sit for a second, see if that's his time he wants to strike. And it was. Alright. That's what I'm talking about. Get this guy up here. Alright, look at that. Nice little crappie. Beautiful fish. That is what I am talking about, guys. Beautiful, beautiful crappie. Nothing wrong with this fish whatsoever. We are gonna get him right back in the water. There he goes. Hooking him right through the dorsal fin, just like this. And drop her down. Alright, here comes a fish. Is he gonna commit? He's coming in pretty fast. I think he's gonna smack it. Yep, here he comes. There he is. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Came in hard and absolutely smacked it. Alright, buddy, come here. I'm gonna hold this thing up a little bit. Not a bad fish at all either. Not a bad fish at all. It is a nice little guy. It's fun to catch these things, even though, they're not a big fish like a pike or a bass. Nonetheless, even if these fish are pretty small, they're still fun to catch. Nothing wrong with catching fish through the ice, am I right? We are gonna get him right back in the water. Alright. And he lives to see another day. Alright, he's sitting on it. I'm gonna bring it above his head a little bit. See if he follows it. He's following it. Yep, he's gonna eat this thing. Come on. There he is. That is what I'm talking about. Pull it above his head. He ate it. I see him down there, kind of just swimming about, trying to escape. Beauty. They're all about the same size too. I mean, honestly, these could all be the same fish. They are all the same size. But I'd rather catch a bunch of nice 9-10 inch crappie than a bunch of, you know, little guys. So there's nothing huge, but there's not a lot of small ones either. So there's nothing wrong with fish this size. Get this gorgeous fish right back in the water. What are you doing? Come on, there you go. Yeah, I put on a pretty big minnow, so we're gonna see how well these fish are gonna eat this. It's a pretty big fathead. It might be too big for the crappie. Actually, you know what? I've caught crappie on fatheads. It shouldn't be that big of a problem. I'll be able to do it too. Just gotta trust the process. I got 2 of them chasing it right now. I'm gonna let it sit. There he is. That's what I'm talking about. On the fathead too. Nice. I was kind of hoping that it wouldn't be too big, which it wasn't. Yeah, I kind of did think the minnow was kind of big, but fish ate it. That's all that matters. Feels pretty decent too. Not super big, just hungry. I'm sure there's a couple big ones sitting on the bottom there, but for now, just having some fun. All right, let's get them back in the water. So what you guys are looking at right now is my Vexilar. If you can see all these little dots here, all these little slashes, whatever you want to call them, lines, those are all fish. All right, my bait is right here, and as you can see, I've actually got a fish coming up to it right now. Fish, my bait's a light green one. I'm gonna drop a little bit farther down, see if there's anything I can catch right in the middle. As you can see, my bait's kind of making his way down right here. I'm gonna sit above these 2 fish. Hopefully you guys can see this thing all right. I'm gonna sit above them, see if I can get one to kind of chase up. Oh, a fish just ran up right here. I don't know how well you guys can see this. Hopefully you can see it all right. I've got a fish right under it. All right, let's see if he wants to eat. I'm gonna pull it above him a little bit. Now that's my bait right there. We're gonna see if he wants to chase it. I'm hoping he does. We'll just have to see. Oh, here comes one right now. See this guy coming up? That's my bait. This is the fish. He's coming in hot, which usually means he's gonna smack it pretty hard. Got him. Got him. Absolutely smacked it. Now as you can see on the screen, the fish is somewhere around here. I don't know if he's gonna kind of show himself, but yeah, he's making his way up. Yeah, that's kind of how you read those things. Look at that. You know what, let's just not make the mistake of hooking myself again. That right there is a fish and a piece. Beautiful fish. All right, not a bad fish whatsoever. Nice little crappie getting back in the water. But hopefully you guys can see that. All these marks right here, all these lines, these are all fish. I'm kind of just dropping down to them. I don't know how well this camera is actually picking that up, but just dropping down to them. Usually the fish that run up really hard are the aggressive fish. So if they chase it, you know, usually, I should say it's usually, if they run up at least like 5 or 6 feet and chase it really hard, they're gonna hit right away. That's kind of my experience with these fish. It's not gonna be the same for everyone, but here comes my bait coming down right here. I've got a fish sitting right here. I'm gonna sit about 1 or 2 feet above him, see if I can pull him up, which it looks like I actually am. He's slowly making his way up. Oh, it's actually 2 different fish. So they're both making their way up. One of them, hopefully, is gonna hit it. Now they're kind of sitting right under me. Got him. And boom, just like that, we have got the fish on. We're gonna bring him in. Doesn't feel all too bad. But as you guys can see, I'm just kind of pulling it above their face, you know, getting them all aggressive, getting them riled up, and they are absolutely choking the spoon. Nice little guy right here. I mean, these fish are aggressive. They're crazy. It's like a video game using the Vexilar. It's a whole bunch of fun. I mean, look at this fish. What a beauty. All right, we got a shiner right here. It's a bit of a smaller shiner, the smallest one I can find. And we're gonna see if we can get these fish to bite on this shiner. I'm thinking we can. I mean, if they want to eat a fathead and a crappie minnow, they're gonna eat a shiner. Can only hope that a fish is down there and wants to be that aggressive to eat this thing. Preferably a pretty big crappie. You know, that'd be nice. That would be very nice. I've had a few come up to it and look at it, but nothing committing so yet. yet so, nothing committing yet, so, yeah, whatever. Just enjoy this fish. He's gonna eat, isn't he? He came in pretty hard. He's kind of just staring at it, and there he is, he ate. I'm actually kind of surprised. It's a big shiner. I didn't think he was gonna eat. Oh, alright, buddy. Not even a big crappie either. I mean, just a medium-sized crappie ate this thing. I think these fish are just eager to eat anything. They seem pretty aggressive. They seem pretty hungry. I do really like this. Just a little guy. No reason to even show him off. We're gonna get some bigger ones later tonight. Alright, let's drop her down. We got a little spoon tied on here. We're gonna try something different. See if the spoon tipped with a shiner head is what catches these fish. I wouldn't be all too surprised. Got him. Yep. It's good if you can get them on something other than live bait. I usually am not a big fan of throwing live bait, but it kind of seems that's all these fish want to eat, and they're really aggressive towards it. But just a plain spoon works perfectly. That's what I'm talking about right there. Nice fish. All right, oh, come on, there you go. So the thing about this lake is it is extremely overfished. They changed the limits to only 5 crappie per person per day, which has helped a lot. I'm honestly surprised I'm catching this many fish when there's probably 400 or 500 people all around this little spot next to me. There's a ton of people out here fishing. The thing about that is, to put it into perspective, 500 people all throwing down live bait. No, you know, I should say 400 throwing a live bait, 100 people are probably using, you know, artificials and stuff, if not less. A lot of people like to use live bait. That many people throwing down baits, and I'm still having fish be aggressive and eat. That's incredible. I think the biggest factor in that is to why I'm catching fish is because I've noticed the bite doesn't start till about 9 at night. Most of these people, they have families, they have better things to do than come out here and fish. Me, of course, this is like the highlight of my day, but nobody's gonna sit out here from 9 to 12 at night to just catch some fish, all right? You know what, some people will, but the majority of the people, they're not sitting out here fishing right now. They fish during the day. They fished when it was warmer out during the day. They don't wanna sit out here at night. Me, I'm out here middle of the night catching crappie because they're biting a lot more at night than they are in the morning or during the day. So if I have to be out here at 12 at night, I'm gonna be out here at 12 at night catching fish. That's gotta be the biggest factor in why I'm catching so many fish. I've talked to people throughout the last, few days who've been fishing this spot right next to me. They've been catching 5 to 10 crappie in a full day, but they've been fishing during the day with everybody else is fishing during the day. If you wanna get on some fish, you gotta find when the best bite time is. That might mean you have to fish for, one day from 7 to 7 at night, the next day from 7 at night to 7 in the morning. If you have a permanent, that makes it so much easier. If you don't, honestly, just sit out here, camp out here, figure it out, come out at different times at night, find when the best bite is in your spot. Whatever lake, pond, secret spot you're fishing, find the prime bite time and start going there every night if you want to get on the fish, because middle of the night's the prime bite for right here. 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock is the prime bite time for these crappie, and there's not too many people out here with me. I'm having a good time. I'm catching a lot of fish. These fish are insanely aggressive for how many people are fishing it. I might fly a drone over this whole entire spot of the lake tomorrow morning because I honestly want to see how many people are out here. When I drove over to this spot, I drove past probably 300 permanents out here, all right? How many trucks did I see next to those permanents? Not that many at night. During the day, I see a lot, but at night, not that many people are out here, which is good. Even if it's at night, you'll catch a lot of fish. You just gotta find the prime bite time, find what they're biting on. I threw down spoons, I threw down jigs, I threw down soft plastics, I threw down live bait, and I found what they're biting on, why they're biting it, and when they're biting it, and that's all you need to do to catch fish. The 3 things you need to focus on catching these fish are when they're biting, when's that prime time, what they're biting on, is it a jig, is it glow in the dark? Try a whole bunch of different things to find what they're biting on and why they're biting on it. Are you using a special technique? Are you dead sticking it? Are you bringing it above their head, bouncing it? Once you find all those things, you are gonna catch a lot more fish. I tell you that. Let's get back down there and let's go catch some more fish. Oh, here comes something. I got something little coming up to me right now. He's just kind of sitting on it now. Oh, he grabbed it. There he is. He was just sitting on it for a little bit. I was pretty close to the ice too. I mean, that was probably 5 feet under the ice. Very suspended fish. All right, buddy, what are you doing? Oh, you just got water all over the heater. All right, there There we go. Another little one. That right there is a micro hook. We're gonna put a very small crappie minnow on it, drop it down the hole, and see if we can get them on some small presentations. Little baby crappie minnow on this thing, and we're gonna drop it right down the hole. This little presentation and little bait is making it very hard to get to the bottom. So hopefully I can get it all the way down. I think this is actually gonna be really successful. This small of a bait, kind of going micro for them. I've thrown down some big stuff today. Let's try something really little. See if this works. I can barely even bounce it. I can't even feel it. It's so small.
That's what she said. Michael.
Yep. There he is. On the little crappie minnow. That's what I'm talking about. Come on in. Not a bad fish for that small of a minnow. That is what I'm talking about. Perfect placement as well. Just like that. Awesome. Alright, this is gonna have to be the last fish of the night because it's getting pretty late. It's almost tomorrow, so it's about 11:50 something. 50 something, I don't know. But yeah, we did really good. We did really good. They're still biting. I mean, I just dropped it down. I've already got a fish coming up to it right now. I like the looks of this. I haven't hooked him through the nose now, so we're gonna try a little different way of jigging them. See if they like it this way more. Cause I'm always open for trying new things. He's coming up. Yeah, I'm a little surprised, but he's coming up. Let's see. I mean, you went all this way. Are you gonna eat it? You're gonna eat it. That's what I like to see. Pulled it up 2 feet and he came in just like that. Oh wow, that is the littlest one of the day. This is not at all the way I wanted to end today, but a fish is a fish, so I'll take it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It meant a lot you guys watched it. It means a lot you guys comment, like, share, subscribe. It just means a lot you guys watch my videos and interact with them. I love you guys so much. I'll be posting a ton more ice fishing videos. I've got three or four that are in the making right now. I'm getting into editing some of them. I'm trying to get them out. I'm trying to make some good videos so you guys can enjoy it. You know, have a little laugh, have some fun, something to do during your day. I do appreciate you guys' support. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.